Now, who's your person?
My person is Ron Stetson, who was my acting teacher. And he really was my entree into the craft and technique and world of what actors do. He's a passionate, committed, incredibly dedicated to the craft and to the potential that acting holds for the world, what it can do, how it can impact people, how it can affect change, how it can broaden our understanding of humanity. I have funny experiences with people confusing me with the characters I played. You know, even on The Americans now, people still come up to me on the street and say, "It's your neighbors. Look, how could you not know? Look out the window." The actors, in their best moments, are in fact sharing their own humanity with us and their own heart and their own depth of person. So we feel that we know them. We feel that we know who they really are because they're sort of showing us who they really are.
Where's your place?
I picked Sheep Meadow here in Central Park. Central Park was just such a critical part of my life as a child and as a young adult as well. I mean, and still to this day. The morning of our high school graduation, I was a speaker at the graduation, and I was very nervous, and I got up very early and went to this spot where we would go oftentimes after school and just hang out and have a picnic or relax and talk. And I went there, and sure enough, trickled in a few of my classmates. They were there for the same reason I was, just to sort of reflect. And so there I was sitting behind the Temple of Dender, and 3 or 4 of my friends sitting there watching the sun come up.
What's your thing?
It's my trumpet. I was a trumpet player as a child, and music was just a fundamental part of my life, as much as food or water or air. I started out on violin and piano, and I ended up on the trumpet, although I actually wanted to play the French horn. But I was too young.
How old were you when you wanted to play the French horn?
I was young. I guess I was around 7 or 8.
7-year-olds are all saying, please,
well,
French horn, come on.
And you know why they're not? Because the same thing I was told, which is you're too young to play the French horn.
What does that mean?
It's too hard to blow. It's if you unravel the French horn, I can't remember the number now, it's something like 20 or 30 feet long. So it takes a tremendous amount of wind to play. This case was like a time capsule.
Wow.
Here's some musical note, some song I had written.
Can you tell what is that a score for?
It's an original composition of my 17-year-old self. My daughter was very excited by this and was curious that I could play it, and then I tried to play it for her, and I realized I couldn't anymore.
Yeah. You were in an a cappella group in college.
I was. It was the Yale Spizwinks, which is the second oldest collegiate singing group in the country after the Yale Whiffenpoofs.
Don't you hate those Whiffenpoofs?
Yes, they're
bragging
terrible.
all about being, yeah.
They got nothing on the Spizwinks.
Could you sing like a line?
Well, I was a bass, so this is what I sang.
When you are directing an episode, are you directing the entire episode, including the scenes that you're...
Yeah. I didn't get along with myself.